Tonight, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Let's go! The New York Football Giants select
That was the moment Wan'Dale Robinson and his entire watch party found out he'd been drafted by the New York Giants. A life-changing moment. Chills every time I watch it.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing scene there. Welcome back to BBN Tonight.
Happy to be joined now by the voice of the Wildcats, Tom Leach. Tom, we're going to talk about all of these guys, but let's start with Wan'Dale Robinson and how he was able to come in for just one season, break a ton of records, become beloved by the BBN, and then hear his name called in the second round of the NFL draft. Just how special has all of it been, and how excited are you to see him compete at the next level?
Yeah, I think he should be a great fit for the Giants. Their new coach, from what I've read, Wan'Dale should be just a great fit into that system. He's a guy with great personality, big smile, ought to play well in the Big Apple. Playmaker, tough. We saw that last season, the hits he could take. So even though he's not the biggest guy in the world, I don't think there's any doubt about his toughness. They saw his speed at the combine. So, you see what some teams in the league are doing with a guy like Deebo Samuel that would think there could be some exciting times coming in New York for Wan'Dale.
Absolutely. And, of course, he'll be back with Yusuf Corker, who signed an undrafted free agent deal with the Giants. Tom, a lot of Kentucky reunions. Luke Fortner with Josh Allen in Jacksonville, Marquand McCall with Bill Hoskins, a.k.a. Big Snack, with the Panthers, and Josh Paschal back with Logan Stenberg. Listen to this.
Take it all in this first year and be able to learn from the veterans. I've been blessed enough to be around Logan Stenberg as well, and a Kentucky guy up there, and he's told me nothing but great things about Detroit, so I'm looking forward to it.
Mark Stoops and Vince Marrow have built this program up so much. So draft day is now fun. More and more guys going into the league every single year. It's not always been like this, Tom. You know that. How cool has it been to watch this culture change?
Well, the thing that I always tell people is take the media guide and put a circle around the guys in each given year that get drafted. Mm-hmm. Not surprisingly, those have tended to be the best teams. So if they're getting guys drafted, that tells you about what they're doing with the talent level here. And, I think they'll probably have even more guys picked off next year's team, might even have a first-round quarterback. So exciting times for Kentucky football fans.
For sure. And just to see them ahead of Ohio State in the first 65 picks, that's kind of mind-blowing when they are perennially compete for national championships. So exciting times around here. And some of the guys who didn't get drafted are still going to get their chance at the league. Corker with the Giants, McCall to the Panthers, Dare with the Falcons, Mosley to the Cowboys, Rigg with the Bengals. So obviously, we hope they all succeed and they all have the ability to do so. But out of that list, is there one guy or one situation that you see working out the best?
Rigg, I think, has got a shot at Cincinnati because I think there's a job available there for somebody in the tight end room. So hopefully he can claim it. I think Mosley and Corker have a great opportunity because I can see them being fantastic special teams guys for those teams. And also they're versatile, particularly Mosley, in the secondary. And so with the short roster that professional football has, versatility, Fortner has that in the offensive line down in Jacksonville, although he was drafted. But that versatility will help. Heard an interesting stat over the weekend of the draft coverage. There are more free agents in the Hall of Fame than first-round picks.
There you go. So, we put all this emphasis on what we just saw this weekend, and it doesn't always directly relate.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That
and it
just
should
blew
give
my mind.
a lot of hope to those guys who did sign these UDFA deals versus the guys who got drafted. You never know how some of that's going to work out. Now, a couple of quick basketball news tidbits to get to. Keon Brooks and Zan Payne have entered the transfer portal. And then Jay Lucas officially announced today as the newest assistant coach for the Duke Blue Devils. Tom, how big of a loss is that for Kentucky? And have you heard anything in terms of a replacement plan?
Haven't heard anything on the replacement plan. And, depending on who they get, kind of will speak to the impact of the loss. If they get, and I suspect Cal will get a very capable replacement, a guy who can step right in and keep things rolling. So if that happens, then you hate to lose a guy like Jay, a young rising star in the coaching ranks. But if you can replace him with somebody with a similar resume, maybe you can be fortunate enough not to miss a beat. Well, the Zan Payne one's shocking, isn't it?
Where is he going to land? We don't know.
We will be keeping our eyes peeled for that.
The list is so long.
And on a serious note, I was not surprised about Keon too.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of competition at his spot, particularly Damian Collins. I think they are really hoping that he has a breakout year in his second season with an off season in the weight room. And if that's the case, that makes minutes harder to come by. So I can understand why Keon might want to look around.
For sure. Well, Tom, real quick before we let you go, happy Derby week. And who is your pick for this weekend?
Going to take the winner of the Bluegrass Stakes from Keeneland to get the roses at the Derbies and not.
There you go. Tom's the expert. Thank you so much.
Tom is the expert. Tom, thank you so much. And we'll take a quick break, but when we come back, the latest on a big weekend for UK softball and our one-on-one interview with the Wildcat turned genome. We'll be right back.